First of all, good morning, YouTube family. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're a return, then thank you. Um, I just put up a video and I took it back down. It was a short. I was angry and I said things that were correct and they were true, but they were things that shouldn't have been said. So first of all, I want to apologize to Nancy Davis. Um, she did strike a chord. She did make me mad, but I didn't have any right to say some of the things I said. So let me clarify what should have been said. Let me say what should have been said. Nancy Davis, you have the right to believe anything you want to believe in. You have the right to be a free thinking female, to be outspoken, to do whatever the fuck you want to do. And I support that right. A lot of people, not just you, come on my page telling me, "Oh, you must be a shiner. You love Shanann. Da, 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 da. She made mistakes." Guess what? I know she made mistakes. I personally, and I'm not picking on a dead person, personally, knowing seeing the person we saw in videos, I personally couldn't have hung out with her. But that doesn't mean that I think badly of her. And I do know the difference between right and wrong. It's partly why I took down the video I made. But you have the right to be outspoken. You have the right to your own opinions. You have the right to watch my videos or not right to watch my videos. I'm not a shiner per se. I'm not. Like I said, I couldn't hang out with her. But I will say this. When people use the comment or people make the comment of, well, she put those videos out there for people to do this and that and the other. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. She put those videos out there to sell a product that she believed in because out of all the thousands of things I've seen and all the things I've read, I believe that she believed in the product. I don't think she thought she was scamming people. I don't. I believe that she believed in it. And I believe that she was putting those videos out to sell that product. Now, did she put on airs? Yes. Would she have driven me insane? Probably so. Not because she wasn't an outspoken person, because she was. And that wasn't the problem either. I have no problem with other outspoken people. But except for there can't usually be two of them in the same room when they're women. That's all I'm going to say there. But I'm not a fan, but she shouldn't have been killed. She made mistakes like everybody makes. You make mistakes every day. I make mistakes every day. I made a mistake putting up the other video, so I took it back. I realized the mistake and I took it back down. That's why I'm putting this up here. I made a mistake. But she did. She put those out there to sell a product. And had Chris not killed her, you'd have never known who she was. So please, and I'm asking you with all respect, and this is for anybody else that feels the same way, don't use her videos as a way to prove that she's a horrible person, or as a way to say, well, she did this and this and this, and she put those videos out, so if people see them and they don't like her, that's her fault. No, that's not right. That is absolutely not right. She put those out to sell a product. Had Chris not killed her, you'd have never seen those videos. You'd have never known who she was. Her name would have never crossed your lips. Chris killing her is what put her out there. She didn't do that herself. She absolutely did not do that herself. And they were, even though they were put on Facebook, they were mostly geared towards her friends or people she knew, so she could sell the product. They weren't geared for the entire world to look at and go, "Oh, we don't like you. We think you're an absolute bitch." No, 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 no. That's not why she did it. So to sit there and say, "Well, she put those videos out there, blah, 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 and she invited people." No, she didn't. I mean, she kind of did, and she kind of didn't. I get your point. I fully get your point. I get what you're saying. Well, because she put herself on the internet, she invites the world in to criticize. I don't think she saw it that way, though. I don't think she understood it. I don't think she understood that as well then as we do now. You know what I'm saying? I don't think she got it there. I don't think she would have put that out there for people to criticize her. And if it wasn't for Chris killing her, you'd have never known who she was. She would have never existed to you. But because he killed her, and because the media did what they did, everybody across the world can see him now. Sometimes that's a good thing, and sometimes it's a bad thing. But don't hold them against her. Don't use them against her. That's not fair. She's not here to defend herself. And maybe you do like me because I'm outspoken. I think that's most of my fan base. So what I did was wrong. I'm sorry. I will work hard to be a better person so that I don't do that again. But please, try to understand that I don't think she realized. Back then, I don't think, and I realized that was only 6 years ago, but the world has changed so much in these last 6 years. And the internet itself has changed, and the way the internet is used has changed in the last 6 years. There's been big changes, and we're all just trying to catch up, including little old me. So yes, while I do see your point, it really kind of bothered me that you made it sound like I was some big fan of Shanann's and that I loved her dearly. Nah, she wasn't my cup of tea. But I do defend her right to be who she is. And I do defend the fact that because Chris so violently took her life, whether it was in her bed, in the basement, in the backyard, doesn't matter where, he did it. And now she can't say a damn thing to defend herself. So some people feel like now they have to defend her because she can't do it herself. It's like when a little kid gets picked on and can't protect itself. When people find out about that child, they want to run up and they want to protect that child. Well, she's a grown-ass woman and can protect herself. And if she was alive, she probably would. I don't think for a minute she would take a bunch of crap. She's outspoken, like you, like me. But she's not there to do it. So some of us feel like we have to. And I will defend anybody and everybody's rights. You know what? As far as that goes, let me just add this. Meredith is a bitch. She's a bitch, but she has that right. I just don't like the way she does videos. I think that her picking on Shanann is wrong. Shanann is dead. Shanann can't defend herself. And by calling Shanann a worthless piece of shit, she crossed some boundaries with that one. She crossed some boundaries. But she has a right to be a bitch if she wants to be. That's right. And as much as I don't like it, I would defend her right to be the way she wants to be. And I will defend it to my last day. I don't agree with her. And I'll say that. I have the right to say that. But I will defend her right to be a bitch. Because that's just one of those things. She has the right to live the miserable life that she's living. If that's the way she wants to live, she has that right. To me, she looks like she's just miserable and unhappy. But yes, I did a wrong thing. I let my emotions take over, and I'm trying not to do that on this channel. So, with that being said, I will work hard at not doing that again. These are my facts. These are the facts that I know. And some speculation. Like when I said I don't believe she put those out. I don't think she knew the internet to be what we know now. I really don't. But that's all I'm going to say for now. Because some questions come up, I probably won't put out any more videos today. Probably put one out tomorrow though, because people have brought up some very important questions since the last video. So I'll probably work on that. Anyway, y'all have a happy 4th. Be safe. Don't do dumb shit. I mean, you have the right to do dumb shit, I guess. But I care about you, so I'd rather you not. Anyway, y'all have a beautiful and blessed day. I love you. Be safe.